Hello everyone! In this tutorial I will be showing you how to make this very cute wrap. And without further ado, let's begin! So you will be needing swimwear fabric or lycra, then scissors or rotary cutter to cut out your pieces, pins and measuring tape, plus swimwear or latex elastic. The pattern can be purchased down below on my website, and it does come with second artist style and also colorful illustrated instructions and more tips than I cover here. And if you have already purchased the pattern, thank you, it really does mean a lot to me. For swimwear elastic, you want to use latex elastic. The one that I will be using is 6mm or 1/4 of an inch, but there is also available this smooth chalky-like latex elastic. Now, this plain elastic is the one you definitely do not want to use. It will not withstand the chlorine or salty water, nor will it give you nice looking results because of its stiffness and hardness. For thread, you want to use woolly nylon thread in the bottom bobbin or threads in an overlocker. This thread does have stretch properties, hence puckered seams should be eliminated. I will be using my overlocker, but if you don't have one, you can use a narrow zigzag stitch and it will work just as fine. Please never use straight stitch, as straight stitch doesn't offer any stretch and it will result in puckered stitching. In the pattern, you have outlined in details how many pieces from each pattern you will need to cut, but just to be sure, let's go together over our pieces. So we will have 4 mirrored front pieces cut from inner and outer fabric, left and right, 2 back pieces from inner and outer fabric, 4 waist ties, 2 rectangle pieces from inner and outer fabric, and then we will have 8 bow pieces, 4 pieces from inner fabric and 4 pieces from the second fabric. Begin by placing all pieces right sides together and pinning together. Then sew together chest seam, bottom seam, and shoulder seam of the front pieces. Repeat for the left and right piece as well. For the back, sew together both shoulder seams, scoop back seam, and bottom seam. On front and back pieces, you will leave all 4 bow openings open, as well as side seams, and on the front piece, you will leave waist tie openings open. Sew both together just like our waist straps, and leave one smaller side open. Next, on front piece and back piece, attach swimwear elastic. You will attach it on the same seams we've just finished. If you do have an elastic foot, you can make these 2 steps in one, but I don't, and if you don't, it's okay too. When you are sewing elastic, you want to have it under a slight tension, but not very high, as this could cause a ruching effect. Now flip to the right side, all bow ties, and align them together like I did. Then, making sure that the longest part of the bow is facing to the outside, insert bow with pin into bow opening. Attach with a pin. Repeat for the other front piece and sew through all 4 layers together. Next, turn over to the right side our waist tie, and with a safety pin insert into waist tie openings in the front pieces through the side seam. Again, sew through all 4 layers together. Now for the back piece, you will repeat the same process with the bows just like from the front pieces, making sure that the longest part of the bow is facing towards the outside. Also, do not forget that the fabrics have to match, and this means that inner fabric has to match with the inner fabric and outer to the outer fabric. After bow ties and waist ties are attached to the front piece, pull both to the right sides out. Now take your back piece, which is still wrong sides out, and insert left and right front pieces inside. I like to do this in 2 steps, so I insert one front piece, align the side seams, pin and sew together. Then I move forward with the second front piece. I find it's easier this way, so I can push that front piece really deep inside of the back piece without worrying that the pins will give in because of the pressure. Afterwards, with seam rip, rip a small hole in either the top or the bottom seam and pull your wrap right sides out. Now, in order for the wrap to be completed, you will have to close the hole shut with a leather or invisible stitch. And once you do that, you are finished. And this is the final product, a cute reversible wrap with bow ties. Now the bow ties, in my opinion, are making this very cute piece. It resembles me very much of some anime character. And if you would like to purchase a pattern, this pattern is called Sunset and it's available on my Etsy store, and also the link is down below. So I want to thank you for watching and your time, and I hope you're gonna have a lovely day. Bye!